Hi. Now let's start compiling the Alice part of the code, and this is the command for compiling the Alice part of the code, and this will generate an executable Alice. Now let's compile the Bob part of the code. This is the command for compiling Bob part of the code, and this will create an executable with Bob. Now let's run the Alice part. To run the Alice, it's nothing but the executable, and you can give a port name. Alice now has started, and these are the Diffie element parameters we are using over here, and this is the private key Alice is using, and this is the public key he has generated, and he is waiting for Bob to connect. After Bob has connected, Alice will transfer this public key to Bob, and Bob will transfer his public key to Alice. Now let's start Bob. Yeah. To start Bob is nothing but the executable, the IP address of Alice, and the port name Alice is using. You can now see that Alice has received Bob's public key, and Bob would have received Alice's public key, and both have computed the shared keys, and you can see both of the shared key values are same over here and here. And now this shared key value is taken as a seed input for that CSP-arrange algorithm. The algorithm which we are using is Veblen-Michaelis algorithm. And as I need to generate, as I am using stress to encrypt the message, so I generated a key bit or random number for a length of 10 bits. And the same thing happens with Bob also. And now the messages will be, secret communication will be started, and the messages will be encrypted using the key generated from the CSP-arrange. Now let's start the chat. You can see this hi is a message sent by Alice to Bob, and you can see this is the raw message received by Bob, and after decrypting it he is able to get the original message sent by Alice. Now let's Bob sends the message. You can see this is the raw text which is transmitted over the socket connection, and this is the original text he has sent. In order to send file, you can type a file, and this will ask for a file name over here, and you can enter the file name path. You can now see that this is the raw file which has been received by the Bob, and this is the decrypted file received by Bob. So now let's try sending a little bit bigger file from Bob. Yeah, this is the code which I sent, and this is the raw file which has been received by Alice from Bob, and this is the decrypted file which has been received by Alice. That's it. In this way the communication is secure between both of them.